Hi everyone, welcome back to another session of Sharky Plays Minecraft. It has been another week as always, and we are back once again for a little bit more Skybees action. I can already see a reminder over there of what we're going to need to be looking at this session. That is getting this second apiary set up. But how is everyone going this evening? Hope you're all having a good time, and then you've been enjoying the streams recently. Skeevers has started playing Lego Harry Potter, and I know she's been enjoying that, so hopefully you have too. I'm sure she'll be back sometime soon with a little bit more of that. But in the meantime, you have got Sharky here. You've got me for a little bit of Minecraft. So let us get our bearings and work out exactly what we're up to this session. And what we're up to is sorting out what's happening in this hive here. Things are filling up ridiculously, as I seem to recall from last time. We were starting to get chock-a-block full, like super fast, to the point that it's going to be out of control before I know it. How are things in here? Yep, we've already got stuff just tearing through. I feel like I should be on top of a bit more of that as well. I should have that constantly running. So we're going to get some more of that going. Memory serves. It's 48 logs. It's enough to do three stacks of sticks. Well, apparently it was 24 logs. There we go. 48 will do the job though. Which means I've got some left next time. Yes, we've got all sorts of things to do, like figure out what to do with some of this. I mean, we're just sending it through the system basically, but it is going to clog the thing up no end. We've also got to deal a little bit with some of these. Well, I'll start by one, two, three, 4.5. There we go. So that's a bit of that sorted at least. And yeah, we can put that up there to make its way through one of these. Let's do that. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so one of the things we can start doing now actually is start demolishing some of these places. I do know that we can take a few of these down because we're going to start filling these things up with some of this stuff. What I really ought to do, and I think I started trying to do this last time, I need to make the upgrade for this, but the upgrade for this requires a bunch of stuff. Yeah, the Emerald Storage upgrade. I really should just add that. There we are. So, loads of chests, of course, loads of these upgrades, but it requires another Apiary Storage. That's fine, that's just 4 honeycomb blocks. That's not a problem. But we need chests all the way up. So there's 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 21, that's right. 21 chests. And I will take there 4 of those. Perfect. Okay, so let's get ourselves a bunch more storage. 21 chests, wow. So, is that 42 logs? It is. I'm gonna need to get some more wood. I think we might almost need just some emergency wood. Okay, so there's 21 chests, and we need a heap of a bunch of things. We're gonna need iron, gold, diamond, emerald. I think that's all we need to go up through the tiers. We'll see as we start to put this together. So we need, well, of course we need the hopper first. Alright, to make the apiary storage. And now we just start to go up the tiers. There it is. Perfect. Put each of these back now. Go put the upgrade in here. There we are. So that just bought us endless time now, which is fine. So that can fill up. This is on its way to filling up, and ridiculously so. This is going to be so full we're not going to know what to do with it. We're going to need this to be automatically piped through. I think it's the only way to deal with this. Which is fine. We just have to start setting up facility for that to happen. This is almost just done now. But I tell you what, we should just get a diamond storage crate for this to just pipe into. You know, even just right there, that might make a bit more sense. Really, let's do that. I mean, do we have any spare diamond storage crates around? I don't think we do. It doesn't look like it. Actually, you know what? Well, I was going to say, realistically, these should just go straight to drawers for what they are. But maybe it's a good idea. Maybe it's not. Really. That might just be a better idea. I think it really might be. So, how crazy would it be to start extending some drawers out to include that honeycomb? We could have them as compacting drawers, because they can exist in either form, but not really much point to that, really. And your compacting drawer, just 128 stacks, yeah. If I do one of these, 8 stacks, they'll actually fill very quick. So as nasty as it is, a compacting drawer is actually going to be so much better in terms of overall storage space. I didn't want to have to, but I think that's where we're going. And to make a compacting drawer, I just need any old drawer. And I think, is it cheaper to make these half drawers? Chest with slabs, chest with planks, chest with slabs. I'm saving on ever so slightly in the amount of wood there. So 4 chests and 5. That is the cheapest. So that requires 6 slabs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 slabs. And 5 slabs. Yeah. Oh, I can make 4 chests out of logs. That's actually a tiny bit of time saving. Huh. Okay, it's kind of handy. So, 4 of them ultimately makes us 4 compacting drawers. Which is only really 4 types of things. There's 9 types of things in here. So, really, I mean 8, 9. We need 9 of them. How's that going there? And is this ridiculously full yet? It is almost full. Okay, compacting drawers time. Then we got to work out where to even put them. I mean, it's starting to get a bit nuts, but I guess they're going over here. Really. That's really what's going to happen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16. So that's, there we go, 8 chests, just like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 10 slabs. Do we happen to have any wooden slabs? Can't see any. See the stone slabs, or cobblestone slabs. Alright. That was more than necessary. Okay. There we go. So we need loads of pistons. So 1 iron, 2 pistons, and a heap of stone. Just get a stack of it. So for 8, that's 8 iron. So 1 iron, 2 pistons. That's 3 iron, 2 redstone. So 24 iron, 6. Oh, look, let's just get a stack of each. We're at the point where it's not even really worth trying to do the maths now. And I probably need a bunch of wood for the pistons too, don't I? Yeah, I'm forgetting how pistons work. I actually need a heap of wood. So we're going to have to top up our tree supply at some point soon. I think manually, just to get a bunch of this going. So we need 16 of these pistons. Right, well there's 9. So it's wood that we're short on. I mean, I say 16 pistons. I did say that. 3 more, so that's 2 more of that. Yep. Okay, and 8 compacting drawers. Right. What's the thing that's just like a drawer spacer? So at storage, I thought there was a trim. That's it. 5 and then 4 sticks. Well, it's awkward but fair. trim. Oh. There we go. Would you look at that? Quest. Also, this is probably done, isn't it? There we are. I can't even remember where I was keeping excess of that. Don't think I was keeping excess of that anywhere. Let's see. Let's put some of this away. Stack of cobble and stone. That stone can go back there. Stack of cobble can go back there. So, oops, whatever that was. I'm thinking I do some sort of fun archway stuff here, and now the compacting drawers. It's gonna be a bit nuts, but yeah, that's gonna do it. So now I've got to just feed this into the existing network, which means I've got to check what's actually going on underground, because I think I can remember, but I am going to have to double check exactly how this goes again. I think these ones here are coming out to here. They are. Oh. Or are they not? It's here. Okay, it's this line. So that's fine. I just run more of this line here. Yep. So I'll just run this line through and we'll join in there. Just come straight up underneath there, like that. Perfect. Now, whilst I start breaking all this up, how ridiculously full is this? It actually is just singularly full. Alright. Blaze, blaze. And was it... It was like pigment, wasn't it? Pigment. 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 Okay, that should keep it going a tad longer. Took the most precarious way back. Oh, that is actually done. Well then. That's fine by me. We'll just check that that's not making an absolute mess here. That's still filling up. That's good. So that's the pigment. Yep. And blaze. Oh, would you look at that? 10,000. Oh, I remember when blaze rods used to be scarce. Now, that's going to be annoying, but that's just what I've got to have to do. In fact, actually, can I do this? Is that gonna let me do that? Yeah. Yep, I can live with that. That's the apiary storage that we're coming out of. It's a little bit awkward. And of course, Next question. The pipes. They're not going to be able to go down through there, are they? It's going to break the apiary. Those are item cables. There's no way that they are a valid apiary block. Item cable. Yeah, there's no way. So, what we're actually going to have to do is cable out the front. Cable out of the front and down into the ground. Which almost makes me want to put a diamond storage chest just as an intermediary buffer. I don't think I need to. I don't think really I have to. But if it starts to fill up uncontrollably, like if we can't pump out fast enough, then I guess we could. Let's just get a bunch of redstone out of here because it's easy to see. There we go. Redstone. Never have too much redstone, apparently. There we go. I mean, I guess I should actually check that this is going to work firstly. Whoops. Accidental offhand. It looks like it will. I probably need the wrench again. Oops. Suddenly got hungry right in the middle of that jump. Okay. Wrench. Okay. Seems fine. I feel like the lack of that item there means that that item's already been sucked out into the cable to nowhere, which I could live with. Although I am sucking out of the wrong thing. I immediately realize that. This is not what I'm intending to be emptying. It's that thing. So let's start by undoing that. And of course, there's the honeycomb now, which says I need to do 1, 2, 3, 4.5. Forgotten what I was actually doing it with. Just casually went to the wrong. Hive. I mean, I'm planning for the future. I'm setting up the infrastructure, so this one is able to be plugged in, but it's not its time. We're doing this one, so it's out here. We're going. Yep, it's sucked items out into those 3 bits in the cable there. Wow. That in itself is already really nice. I'm going to need loads more item cable though. That's just going to be the truth. Yeah, this already clears this out in a kind of way. I don't even really need to connect that. That doesn't even need to be connected. It can be on a separate line. Item cables require weird brick things, don't they? Yeah, I remember this. Iron nuggets, but 4 brick stairs. Do I happen to have any spare brick stairs? Yeah, bricks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 of them make 1 stair. I get brick by smelting clay. There was no better way to do it with the with them, because they're just bricks. It's just making them 4 at a time. Yeah. Ooh. Nope. We're just smelting up clay. And I'm looking for clay. I don't see clay. Although I do see dust. Dust makes clay. I knew there was probably a reason I kept all that dust lying around. Aha! There we go. I remember that. Instantly done. And that just turns straight back into clay, which means I can smelt it. Great. Okay. We're going to need some iron nuggets. Wait. 6 4s are 24. Or 48, 72, 64, and 8. 72 exactly. Would you look at that? I'm going to have exactly 72. Exactly as many as I intended to make. Oh, that's amazing. Without actually counting it, the way that just flukes itself. Wow, didn't take long for this to fill back up, did it? And this just gonna slowly tick over. That's fine. We can plug some of this hole while we wait. If I can swap items, that would be great. Because it turned out that we actually didn't need to wreck that bit there. That's fine. We weren't going to cable that section at all. Just cabling through here. Just about done. Okay. There we are, 24 more item cables. Alright, when I connect these, this should all start flooding the computer. And in fact, I'm going to be one drawer short. A heap of that's not going to go into a drawer. So before I do flood the computer, I do need to make one more storage drawer. One more compacting storage drawer. So that's going to require 5 more. One more stone. Heap of cobble, heap of distance at 1, 2, 3, so another 3. Some redstone, some iron. A drawer itself. Okay. Put the redstone and the iron back. And then one more compacting drawer there. Now I think that's fine. I don't think it can reach much further. I think a storage drawer controller only has a radius of like 12 that it can reach. I think that's at the limit, but we'll see. See what actually happens when I break this and connect this up. Look at that. A million things suddenly flew in there. Let's lock them all of a sudden now. There we go, just like that. And all of a sudden, that means that we don't actually need an emerald storage upgrade anymore in there. Because things just automatically get piped out. So it's a thing of beauty. And we just dirt everything up. And we just have to live with that. I mean, I think I can put like a little facade there, but it's fine. I can handle that. Let's put these little bits and bobs back in the computer here. And by back in the computer, I mean just back in the mess. Miscellaneous drawers, stuff, cables, that thing. And yeah. Well, it's for bees. Yeah, I'll put it there. I'll forget about it, but that's done. This is still charging through some redstone. And looking at these now, what have we got? Heaps of these. Look at this. It's great. And so I can just extract from there and send that through the centrifuge at my own leisure now. but it's just ridiculous quantities of things now. It's perfect. Stuff just instantly comes out of there. Ah, which means we can now spend a little bit of time focusing on this guy. You'll fill up with things, but you'll just be filled up with things as honeycomb. But that's fine, because that's what compacting drawers are for. Storing miscellaneous bits of honeycomb. Real question is, if I start putting more stuff from there in drawers, what are we even doing then? Like, it's almost at the point I need a second computer. And as much as I love that I just laid that cable down, connecting there, part of me wants to rip it right up. Put another computer here or something that stores the honeycombs. Just because I think that would be a bit cleaner, because this is going to start branching out in ridiculous ways. I mean, I guess I can just go up, but I sort of have to be able to access this. I sort of can't get to points where I can't reach them. 3, 4 high is about the limit, really. So I've sort of got to be a bit more logical about how I do this, I think. Can't really just have more of these stacked up endlessly. Which is making me think of putting another one here, really. But as we get to that, it sort of means another drawer control, another storage network. Just fine, just fine. We can handle that. Another drawer controller. Incidentally, I was thinking between streams about the creative stuff. Near infinite storage, and then unlimited withdrawal. Yeah, so near infinite storage. Like, I mean, it's an ultimate crafting recipe tier 4, but all those bits are easy to make. You know, it's the sort of thing where I kind of feel like extended crafting is the next thing I should do, just because it'd be fun to make that. That's not a hard recipe. And near infinite storage seems nice, whatever that means. But then that's where the issue lies. Each of those are creative storage upgrades with those, but they are easy. But this is the problem. Ultimate singularities. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 24 ultimate singularities. Which is just one of each of those. But that's no easy task in and of itself, right? An iron singularity. It's 10,000 iron. Well, I mean, I've got 4,000 iron. I mean, really. Got 1,500 iron honeycomb blocks. Each one becomes 9 iron. So that's 10,000 iron right there. So that's actually not that hard making the singularities now. Another thing that I've never done, but suddenly it's very closely within my grasp to do that. Just a few mods away. We're doing a lot of talking. We need to be putting more bees in here. And getting another computer set up. I think the next bit of computer setup probably takes priority. Then we go back to doing some bee stuff. So let's let's have a look. We were looking for draw controller. Yeah. So that's fine. Just takes a draw, 5 stone, 2 comparators, a diamond. So, do I have... I've just got nether quartz lying around, don't I? Yeah. So we need a bunch of redstone, a bunch of stone, a singular diamond, a bunch of redstone, a diamond, heaps of smooth stone, and to be able to make an actual storage drawer. Alright, well, you know what? We need to just get a heap of wood temporarily. That's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. Temporarily, wood explosion. Okay. Come on, trees. Just close me in with trees. There we go. Oh. And for some reason it's just not going to break. It's because there's actually a tree up in there. Okay, that's better. So, yeah. It even nearly replenished our sapling count. Look at that. So, there we go. That's just got us a heap more wood back, which we will now use a bunch of to get this underway. So we needed, well, to get set with a drawer. And then some comparators. So 6 torches. I put the sticks back. Okay, so I feel like we do this so it's facing that one. And if I do it central, like there. Alright, that feels reasonable. What I want to do now is I want to move all of these over to here. Let's see. I think I can break these without losing all the items, but I'll do the pigment one just as a test. Yep, that appears to be full of items. Great. So there's all those drawers. So that oak trims. Not necessary now. So immediately the extension we put on the old computer can just be removed. we can start doing some stuff here. One, two, three. Yeah. Okay, that was weird. Not what I wanted at all. There we go. It's all a bit of a mishmash. They're just wherever at the moment. And I will just temporarily put that there, just to connect them. And what I actually want to do now is completely remove that cable. It's going through there. So that's actually going to fill up instantly. So I'm going to have to put this thing back in, just ever so briefly. Nice. A bit of redstone back. Here's a real question. If I vein mine that now, what's going to happen to all those items? Oh good, they all fill out this end. Perfect. The challenge is trying to fill that back in, because it does mean that unfortunately I have to rip this whole thing up again. So we didn't exactly save much, because that's got to get ripped up anyway. Let's put that all in there. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. Okay. So now we need to extend this out and up into there. Easy, plenty of cable. I'm just going to leave that open for now. Quickly to bed. There we go. So this should once again be emptying. Yep. So I'll take that back out again. So in fact, none of these emerald storage upgrades are really actually necessary. Or at least they won't be by the end of things. So this should be just slowly filling up with amounts. It'd be hard to tell. I need one to fill up while I'm looking at it. So I'm memorizing a bunch of individual numbers. 424 for the blaze, 320 for the pigment. Are either of those even close to being ready to pollinate? There we go, pigment's just come in. $3.20 for the pigment. We'll see if that goes up. It does, 328. There it is. There's the 8 extras. Perfect. And that's gone up too. That was 424, now it's 432. Excellent. So that's just getting auto-filled now. Great. So that's set. So now we just need another set of drawers for this guy. So what we need for that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So another bunch here, another 8 corresponding to whatever's going on here, but that means we just make ourselves 8 storage drawers. I think I need 2 more items. Yeah, I do. I need these 2 item cables, so I'll hang on to those. I will need the wrench, so I'll hang on to that as well. But if we are making ourselves another 8 compacting drawers, that means we need another 8 of them, which means we need another 8 of them. So 8 chests and 10 slabs again. Just gonna load more of that. So there's 8 chests. There's 10 slabs. Okay. Perfect. So we need a heap of stone, heap of pistons. Now let's actually work this out properly. Each piston, so it requires 3, so 16 pistons, so 48. Okay, 48. Heap of iron, heap of redstone. That's too much redstone. Heap of cobble and a heap of stone. Let me just get another stack of stone and another stack of cobble just in case. Okay. So we need 16 of these. Perfect. And then, bam. Just like that. 8 more compacting drawers. Beautiful. Iron and redstone. So, we'll take that trim out. That's okay, because we're going to put in 8 compacting drawers. Now, 1 extra on the top, right in the top center there. It's going to be honeycomb, which there should be no there is. I was going to say, should be no regular honeycomb coming into here anymore. But it doesn't even matter if there is, because this drawer just doesn't even need to be here now. So I'm even going to move that bottle one over to the side. One more. Glass bottle. There. There we go. And the honeycomb one, I'm going to need to be able to build up to it. Oops. Does the job. Bam. Okay. That's fine. It's got an upgrade in it as well. Don't need that trim anymore after making all those couple of trims. This now means I should be able to connect this up. And just have that set to extract. So I can take that out now too. And that has just made its way in here. There's the glass honeycomb. There's the rest of that honeycomb. Perfect. Okay. So now we can just put 7 more bees in here. And we're good to go. So now it's time to actually work out what bees are even going in here. And I gave this a little bit of thought, and I've forgotten everything I thought about. But basically, and I'm going to have to remove these bees in order to safely do this. At least lock them in the hive. There we go. In order to safely do this, I'm assuming if I break the ground and destroy a bit of the hive structure here, it stopped being a valid hive, but those bees still exist inside of there. Alright, those bees still live in there. So when I put this back down, yep, the bees are still in there, that's fine. Okay, so things that go in here are things that I don't need fast, like just slow growth stuff, like the creeper bee and stuff like that. Yeah, RGB. Well, you know, realistically, it's got to go somewhere. Actually, no, they just require flowers. So it can't be stuff that pollinates on flowers. So like the creeper bee pollinates on a gunpowder sac. And it gives me, yeah, gunpowder. I don't need millions of gunpowder, but that's fine. Whoops. So the gunpowder sac, it's just 9 gunpowder. So let's get ourselves a creeper bee. There you go. You had the second one. And 9 gunpowder. Well, a gunpowder sac. Just like that. There we go. And so that's a compacting drawer that now gets made redundant by, well, actually it doesn't. The honeycomb goes there. Then when it's refined, it goes back there. But that's okay. Bam. So, creeper bee. There's one sorted. I feel like the zombie bees that are just getting me rotten flesh, right? The zombie bees, yeah. That's although, again, because if they're pollinating on a flower, they are. Okay, so straight up, we can't go doing that. So it's got to be bees that don't pollinate on flowers. So maybe we just go down the list and just literally see them one by one. Well, here we go, like Sturgis quartz and stuff. Things that I just haven't even got out. Maybe it's time to start doing that. Sturgis quartz. Sturgis quartz bees require a Sturgis quartz block. Yeah. And then the Sturgis quartz dust. Yep, and that goes to silicon. No, excuse me. Alright, so Sturgis quartz block. So 4 of them or 9 of them. Which is sieving crushed sky stone. Sky stone, then we crush it. Sky stone dust into lava. Okay, so let's get a Sturgis quartz bee out. So 4 sky stone dust into lava. Incidentally, up to 300 buckets of lava. It's nice. And is this thing done? There's nothing in there. That's alright. 3.8 kilobuckets of honey. That's just not doing anything. Realistically, I could be sending some stuff through. Nether quartz honeycomb block. So yeah, it just becomes nether quartz. Do I have somewhere for that? I actually don't, do I? Which is why I've never done anything with it. Yeah, there's Sturgis quartz dust. Suppose we can send through here vine. fine. Sensory of iron. And what's iron like? 500 blocks of it. It's no lapis. Wow. Okay, so there's 4 skystone dust. We needed to crush that. 4 crushed skystone dust. I think that's what we were sieving. We just got all sorts of things. And got all sorts of achievements for it. Fine charged quartz. Nether quartz seeds, surface quartz seeds. 6 and a charged one, yeah, so. Yeah. Well, that's just what I want, surface quartz block. The B, right? Yes. That's it. So the rest of this is kinda boring and uninteresting. See them there in the Omni chest, the chest that kind of is many things. But there we are. Charged surface quartz block. Oh, sorry, just regular surface quartz block. I should say it's not charged. Also, yeah, that's fine. Okay, so these 2B's sorted. Redstone, glass, coal requires flowers. Fluix. Let's look into Fluix. Fluix B pollinates on a Fluix block. Now, what does it actually give us? Fluix honeycomb, which becomes a honeycomb block, which gets us the Fluix crystals. Yeah, which is doing the same sort of stuff as the surface quartz crystals. So, and a Fluix block gets made basically the same way. So, how do we get Fluix crystals? By doing this. Or doing enrichment chamber stuff. Okay, well, we do what it says. Drop 1 charged surface quartz, and 1 nether quartz, and 1 redstone dust into a puddle next to one another, and wait a moment to receive 2 Fluix crystals. So we've got to do this for 4 Fluix crystals. Alright, because... Ooh. Hello? If you're just a stray llama, then that means that we have a visitor. Hello? 32 phantom membranes. Well, where am I ever going to get that? Jungle saplings. White dye. If I could come up with... Oh, I actually don't even need a sword in the first place. Just 64 diamonds, 32 phantom membranes. Eternal vigilance. Life mending 3. That sounds scary. It also does so much more damage than that. That's just 7 damage. That's 13 damage, just because that's... Yeah, this has got sharpness 10. Excuse me. I mean, that's got mending, and this has got life mending, which I assume means it mends itself by draining my life. Unbreaking Scavenger 3, which I have no idea about. Scavenger from Apotheosis. Life mending also from Apotheosis. It's all very interesting, but I will take your llama. Seeing as though you've managed to let him go. I wonder if there's going to be a I know. But you're coming with me now. So I wonder if there's a lead. Just hello. Oh, did we break? Are you still technically connected? You shouldn't be if I can lead you. And yet, you're going to break the lead on me. Come on, sir. There we go. Come on. Come on. Oh. No, don't go. Haha. You've forgotten about him. Come with me. I have some friends for you. Here we go. Haha. And he's just up there looking down saying, gee, I thought I had 2 llamas. But apparently not. Also, I just ate my last burger. Yep, you only ever had 1 llama, mate. That's right, it's 200 in there. Put a couple on me. Okay, now, it's got everything about what we were doing there. We're dropping a charged Certus quartz, which I have only 1 of them, but I can get more. Oh, he's going to bed. Get ready to wake up. Oh, careful, llama. That's a bit awkward. You do know that you've got a llama down here. You're going to break that lead, which I mean doesn't bother me. I'll take him. Woo! Oh, there, just broken the lead. I guess the lead will be up on the roof with you. But you know what? You're my llama now. Oh no, there's the lead. The lead's gone through. So can I? And here I was thinking that you just went and broke that lead. You're just trying to trick me. Let's see. How many times do I have to look at this? Charge those quartz, a nether quartz, and a redstone dust into a puddle of water. Nether quartz and a redstone dust into a puddle of water. So can I just do it in like big water? There we go. Just like that. Create flux crystals. We got to do that again, which requires another charged nether quartz, which is the skystone dust all over again. Charged nether quartz. What were my odds? Ooh, alternatively, into a charger. Yeah, or we could do that. Yep, with the netherite mesh, 10% chance. So I really should just do a bunch of this. We'll just try 4 again, because 4 was successful last time. Nope, keep trying. Let's do another 4. Still none. I think we got amazingly lucky that first time around. Yeah, you're still lassoed through there. You're just trying to trick me again. Oh, ooh, there's a lead. Oops. So are you not lassoed then? Apparently not. Okay, well come over and join your other buddies over here. There we go. And so we have 2 brown and 2 white. Great. One big happy family. To bed we go. Oh. Was it one of these things again? Okay. I thought we'd only just recently gone to bed. Okay, looks like we are upping our game to try 6 instead of 4. That'll do it. Somehow. Also, still 300 buckets in there. Still not doing it. Wow. Okay. Another 6 it is. Oh. There we go. Whew, all that work. Okay, so there's your Fluix block. Perfect. Okay. One of the weird sorts of... You just got no llamas anymore. One of the weird sorts of bees that'd be good. We've already got iron taken care of. So does quartz we've just done. Sand, you're going to require flowers, aren't you? You're not going to pollinate on them. Yep, so you're out. Creeper we've done. Nickel. Skeleton. Well, let's talk skeleton first. Good, you pollinated a bone block. Well, I can do that. What do you actually do for me? You get bones. Okay, fair enough. So, skeleton and bone block. There we go. Bone block. Nice noise. Now we were looking at nickel, fluorite. I skipped over fluorite before for some reason. Let's just hold those 2 for now, because nickel requires a block of nickel, which requires I get some nickel in the first place probably, and that's flour. That's not even fluorite. Fluorite. Oh, you actually require full-on fluorite ore. What's that even going to give me? Fluorite. But fluorite ore. So we either get that with a laser drill, which is incredible, or with a mechanism combiner, fluorite dust back into cobble to make the fluorite ore again. But How do we get fluorite dust? I should already have fluorite dust. Well, if ever I put dust through a good sieve, I'll have fluorite dust. So that is literally mechanism combiner. So fluorite is out as well. So nickel maybe. Let me just have a quick look at what nickel actually involves. This block of nickel, which has two recipes. Either just that nickel there, or any nickel. So I've got to have at least one nickel from immersive engineering, but then I can have either of the two nickels. So there's the immersive engineering nickel, which is smelting up nickel grit. Nickel grit's coming from smashing up nickel ore like that. And so this nickel ore is coming from nickel pieces. That's easy. So what's this other nickel? I don't think that is a thing. Okay. Well, we can actually make that technically. We can. We just need 9 of these, just coming from cooking up 9 nickel ore. It's just 36 nickel ore pieces. Do I have nickel ore pieces in here? I do. So let's just get 36 of them. Now it's actually night time. Oop, spotted you. Do I have steel, osmium, copper? Yeah, I don't actually have nickel. So there's fluorite. I don't actually have nickel set up, which is understandable. Yeah, the stars, nice. Speaking of, how's everything just going along in here? Oh, there's a lead. Ah, it's interesting. So, where are you, nickel? Looks like we're doing this. So the nickel B, yeah, it's just a block of nickel, just 9 nickel. I mean, yeah, ultimately you'll make nickel singularities and all sorts of things, but for now, you're just low on the priority list. You can tick away in the background. Okay, block of nickel. Two more types of bees. Fluorite, Cirrus quartz, blaze, raw uranite. Might be worth thinking about that. Osmium, nickel, lead, uranium, silver, yeah. So all these sorts of things, seeing as though we've started getting them now. Okay, so what's going to be low on the thing that we're not going to need a lot of? I feel like we need a lot of uranium or raw uranite, so probably don't waste them in these things here. Osmium, lead, silver, aluminium, copper. Immersive. Osmium, nickel, lead, silver. Well, we've already done nickel. Osmium, lead, silver. There's some osmium there. There's some copper there, in fact. Maybe we go osmium and silver. Actually, I mean, I'm looking at bees in here, but a thought comes to mind. What about like these bees? Like netherrack, ghast. Yeah, that's exactly what this ought to be. No, pun not intended. You know, rather than making these weird metal ones. I mean, I've already gone and done the nickel one, so look, maybe we just bite the bullet and be done with it. Osmium and silver. Oh, osmium block is just 9 osmium. Yeah. Bam, osmium block. Oh, I can't. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Of course. But that's not bad. Yeah, silver, so let's get 32, 36 of that again. Osmium. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Before I go too far, let's just check the obvious silver bees. Acquire a block of silver, block of silver. It's just, yep, it's the exact same thing. Okay. Okay. So that's actually just empty now. There's me osmium. Oops. Osmium block. And all we need then is the silver block. Just have a quick look at this. Wow, these have taken off. How's the iron? Wow, look at that. See, so there's just over 10,000 iron ingots in there now. Suppose we should send something else through. The gold. Oops. Okay. silver. There we go. Which means this is now a valid apiary again. You guys can come out. So you guys have served your time in there. You take a long time for some reason. Is that the glass bee bumping into... Yeah. You just really wanted to fly low. You're spending a long time in there compared to everyone else. Just fine. That's okay. But you do stay in there a lot longer than every other bee. You know. All these other bees get to grow up now. Again, the glass bee just slowly nudges his way around. Everyone else goes back in and you've only just come out. Do your little hover in the center. Get bumped into by every other bee. Every other bee spends a short amount of time, but anyway. So, all that should just be clearing through and straight into here. Look at that. Lock these drawers. So what is it we've even got here? Creeper, skeleton, silver, nickel, osmium, fluix, Certus quartz, and glass. Yeah, and just regular honeycomb. It's actually night again now. Perfect. Well, we're starting to get a bit of a proper computer system going now. And by that I mean a proper hive system going. That's going nicely. This could do with a bit of roofifying like the other one. It's feeling a bit underdone at the moment. Let's put some of them empty jars there. And put a little bit of this away. Slabs. Put them there. Might be more likely to see them. Yeah, them apparently. But I'm going to need these. And I think I'm slightly short. I think I need more slabs. It's the full side, and then the front. It's just the 5 and then the 1. So at the front, it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and the 1. But the sides, it's all the way along. Already done one too many there, because at the front and the back, it's just 5 and then 1. And then the sides, it's all the way along the side. Okay. And then we just slab everything. Yeah, let me That might be just enough now. We'll see. I think I might need 24. We'll find out. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7 short. Should have turned them all into slabs. Would have been right. Okay, now the real test. Check the map and see if they look identical. I think they do. Apart from obviously the black roof, white roof, because that's just glass and that's stained glass. Oops. Here's a bit of lag. There we are. I was going to say we haven't encountered a lag spike yet this session, but there we go. There's our first lag spike. Nice. Now it looks like a regular old hive. So next on the short list of things to be doing as we start getting hives set up like this, getting apiary set up like this, is to be thinking about tearing down and vacating out these old houses. And I believe this one that Old Mate's standing on is completely empty. I'll just check the hives, but yes, as I recall, there is nothing in this house, which means this whole house is coming down. So I'm sorry, sir, but I'm repurposing this house again. Guess I just use the pickaxe for everything. Now, you guys aren't going to be angry that I'm doing this, am I? You guys here. You don't seem angry. All the oops, don't look into other blocks. All the planning and effort it took to make these houses, now they're just getting chopped down. That's okay. It's I was gonna say it's a cycle of life, sort of. You are slowly emptying all that good stuff out into here, aren't you? Yep. That's fine. I'll let you keep doing that, or can you not do that? Are you confused? The glass shards coming through. I think just the pipe might literally be blocked, with items coming through one at a time. There's a lot of glass shards literally clogging the thing up. There you go. Here we go. Just have to wait for you to get unclogged. All the scrapers will come through. Eventually. And we can pick you as the item collector up. Oh. The hopper's just full of things. Annoyingly. Okay, so you're still quite jammed up. Also the roof. Yep, you knew that was coming. Didn't you? Yep. There we are. One house is gone. We're reclaiming the land. Yep, more glass shards. You gonna be okay? Just wandering off now? Yeah, you go have a look at the bees. Headbutting each other. Yeah. I don't think there's anything I can do with you. You're despawned, so there's sort of no need to trap you for anything. Oh, I messed that up. Yeah, it's the sieves. Well. Yeah, we can put some of this all back in here now. Terracotta. A hopper. Item collector. Heap of them. Can't see any of them in there. And a bunch of tier 1 beehives. Nice to just have spare hives lying around. Scrapers, quite annoyingly, just don't stack, so they're just redundant now. And logs can go back. Double down now, oak log production, not production. Reserve. How's this going? Is this... Yep, that's done with all the gold. Gold now up to above 10,000. Yep. Great. Guess I should send some diamonds and emeralds through then. I mean, there's just as much of them as the gold and the iron, really. It's the lapis that there's a heap of now. 15. Diamond there is 14, really, and 13. Yeah. Okay, look, let's send diamond through. Oh, also redstone clocks and dispensers. Didn't even notice them. Yeah, that's my diamond storage crate, which has no room in it. Just shows how desperately I need a computer. Block of uranium, yeah. Other way around. There we go. So that's just going to turn into a multitude of diamonds. Everything's still going fine with you guys. You guys are probably going to grow up at some point. You guys are just having a blast. Some of these bees and things ought to be able to move over into new apiaries. Like these are the good bees. What are you? Can't tell because you've literally got no honey produced in there. You're both in there. I could probably guess. You're probably actually just honey, aren't you? Really. And yeah, that's all this extra honeycomb that we're getting, which is completely unnecessary now. I'll check. I'll wait for them to come out and I'll check. You guys are just in there. Yep. Come on, you're spending a long time in the hive. I can wait. I think this is proof they must be regular honeybees, because when well, that's them again. When we were checking these out over in the Tier 2 apiary, we noticed that the honeybees, the regular Minecraft honeybees, spend longer in the hive than any other type of bee, so I guess that's what you must be. This setup must be full of so much mana now from just slowly trickling nothing into that. You are testing my patience, bees. I feel like going away and coming back. See what you are another time. You're in there. You're just not doing anything. Ah, here we are. See? I knew you were just a regular bee. Alright. Right, you. You're the Nether Star bee, regular bee. Your mate's got to be in there. Yep, good. Whew. And then those two are empty now. So Nether Star bee could definitely move over into a Tier 4 apiary. That would be insane. And then you could just go and then I could collapse this whole house. So I think that the goal is make another Tier 4 apiary. Oh, you're another Nether Star bee. So I've got two sets of you, don't I? Because that was Novak. Soul Sand, and you're just Zombie Bee, aren't you? Yeah. And are you already taken care of? You're not, because you require flowers. Which are going to be annoying, because that's separate apiaries. Redstone. Flower means you're just honey. By redstone I mean netherrack. Soul Sand. Netherite. You know what? I think we start gearing up for another Tier 4 apiary. Part of me wants to start crafting through some mod pack stuff. Getting some mods, other mods underway, like the extended crafting recipes and things. But part of me says, look, let's just get on with another Tier 4 apiary. And just relocate the rest of these bees. How's this going? This is still slowly working through there. Alright, with a honeycomb. So much of it, we should send some of that through. And yeah, this system can start slowly phasing out because, well, yeah, diamond, gold, dad craft. Some of these things just are coal and blaze. Some of these things are they just don't come in anymore now. Glass, redstone, lapis and iron. Yep, rest of all that still comes through. But all that is in this system now. Someone's dying. There. Someone just died. That's bizarre. So someone came out of the apiary and just ran into another bee and therefore came out into there. It's going to be very hard to tell who's dead. Creeper, Sodasquat's glass skeleton. So I'm looking for who's not going somewhere. Should do this from the inside. Fluix. Nope, Fluix is fine. It's just nickel that's in there. Have I lost more bees than I thought? There's 4 bees out here. There's 3 bees in there. That's 7. Has this happened before? Okay, there's only 1 bee out there. There's 6 in there. 5 in there, 2 out. 5, 2 makes 7. 2 bees are dead. Silver and osmium? Yep. No silver bee, no osmium bee. That's kind of scary. That can even happen. You guys don't have any dead bees, do you? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. But we have lost a silver bee and an osmium bee. So there's another osmium. I don't know that I have another silver though. Well, that's not the end of the world because we can actually make one out of... Oh. No, other way around, I want to make a silver bee. Sieve and gravel, 10% chance. Although, now here's a weird curiosity. When the breeding is done, and I've got... Yeah. When the breeding's done, you'll go into here, but then you'll get piped out into here, which will be kind of weird because you'll have nowhere to go. So how do I deal with that? I just need... Ah, dear. A spare drawer emptying out into chests for bees. Like, where was that hopper? That's just trim. I need an actual drawer. What's a dead craft and coal? Yeah. Those bees don't actually exist anywhere else anymore. So they should just go through the system. Yeah. Let's have a nap. Let's put the osmium bee back in there, because I'll just keep holding on to it. Okay. And I need another drawer. And just some sort of storage. Barrel, crate, chest. It's going to be another chest, isn't it? Okay. So, right here, hoppering into there, and with a drawer there. So, you will just fill up with things that don't go into anywhere in the system. So, this is just a nice overflow option. Anything that doesn't have a drawer goes into here and immediately gets hoppered out into here. So this chest is just overflow. So bees that get bred, anything like that. Perfect. So, silver bee, sieve and gravel, which means we need poppies and flint. So, poppies, flint. Sieve bee, and gravel bee. Now, I didn't think I had a gravel bee. So, yep, so we're going to have to make one of those as well. That's going to come from a gravel bee spawn egg. 4 honey, 4 honeycomb, and a gravel. So there's 4 honey, there's 4 honeycomb. I don't suppose I've got a gravel in there. Nah, be too much to hope for. There's a gravel. Okay. So, sieve with poppies, gravel with flint, that, and away you go. You'll just start making bees. Eventually we might get a silver bee. That's fine. You just wait. There's 5 in there, there's 4 out there. Let me count properly. There's 2 out here, 6 in there, so that's 8. So we're just missing the silver. I kind of want to watch this happen and make sure that it works. Actually, I should go over and watch it at the draw end. See what happens over there. Yep, let's go. Let's see if something appears in the drawer and then in the chest. hard to say. It might not work. I'm sort of just hoping it does. Or it'll be instant. Like that. And would you look at that? Silver bee first go. So, let's actually abandon the rest of the breeding now. Quick, get everything out. Silver bee. Just like that. Import. Unlock the silver bee. See? Easy as that. Breeding is now just sort of automated like that. So there's the sieve bee. Here's a new gravel bee, which I'll put at the very end of the queue there. Great. So before all that, where we had bees that were dying, I think the plan was that we were making steps for another apiary. Just got it on the time there. We're 2 hours in. And this would be another tier 4 apiary. And looking at the kind of stuff we're going to need, just checking on how this is going. Oh good, it's nearly through. Checking on the kind of stuff we're going to need to get to a tier 4 apiary. Yeah, we've got to be able to run all the way up through these again. We're going to need so many blocks of that stuff. But the most efficient is, of course, to use blocks of honeycomb. Which, of course, we can pinch some out of here. There we go. Just to add to that stack now. There we go. It's a bit more. Yes. And we did do the maths before to work up to another tier 4, and maybe we should do all this again so that we can just start getting everything mapped out. A tier 4 requires, I think it was 4 stacks or something we needed. So a tier 4 requires 4 tier 3s, which is 16 tier 2s, which is 64, so a stack of tier 1s. It's just 4 stacks of tier 4s. And then there, so 4 stacks of tier 3, 4 of tier 2, 4 of tier 1. We're going to need heaps of beeswax, but that's fine. We've now got more of that coming through. Heaps of honey, but we can handle that now, I think. Let me get just more of that on the go, because I know that's going to be something that just holds the process up. Surely. At some point, at least. So, 4 stacks of just tier 1 hives, which is 4 stacks of regular bees nests, and then heaps and heaps of grass. So, yeah, we've got some grass there. So, 4 stacks of regular bee hives. Right, yep, so this is what we need this for. So 4 stacks of that has now suddenly become 12 stacks of this. Alright. 12 stacks of honeycomb. But that's not that bad. I say. There it is, 12 stacks of honeycomb. But then we need 24 stacks of wood. That is going to be a problem. 24 stacks of wood divided by 4 is 6 stacks of log. Which means I think it's time we start growing a bunch of birch again. Is this ready for another? Oh, nowhere near. Ah, good. That's done. So let's. Yeah, we're gonna put some wither through, won't we? There we go. 37 blocks of wither honeycomb. Just because we can. That should up the wither star count quite a bit. Let's see now. I think I said 6 stacks of logs, but we're gonna have to do some good sapling work. Let's do exactly what we did before with saplings and get a heap of them going. I feel like maybe I go and do this over here. This is a nice place to do this now. Oops. That was always going to catch me off guard. Okay. There's always that extra one there. And then there'll be whatever's up in the tree. Oh, down come the saplings. Net return on the saplings. It's nice. And there's 1 stack of logs. Something we could possibly do is deal with the tree farm, but that's probably well, in the olden days it was forestry and stuff like that. I think these days it's industrial foregoing is the mod pack for that. But I feel like there's probably a lot of things that have to happen to get to industrial foregoing, like rubber and silicon and stuff. I feel like that's probably a scary one to try and touch. Come on. Okay. Perfect. Two and a half sacks. Come on. Oh, that's awkward. Oh, that's what we like to see. Three and a half stacks. Just going to go over and check that's all done. So how many nether stars are we up to? I don't know how many we had before. It was like about 200. 473. And that feels nice. Imagine how many more we're going to have once we've got them in a tier 4 aviary. Let's start let's start turning some of these into things. We ultimately need 4 stacks of these beehives, so we're kind of working our way there. We've got to use up exactly as much honeycomb as we've got. That's how we know when we're getting there. And it doesn't matter if we make a little bit extra by accident, because logs are logs. They're useful in all seasons. Oh. There it is. It's a game of spot the remaining log. Okay. How's that? 2 and a bit stacks. We'll see how the maths checks out. Feel like we still must be short. Oh, only just though. Look at that. Only just short. Oops. We'll do these 12 and we'll see how we stand. Oh, there's more. There. Great. Don't want to accidentally over-convert. So 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, that's 12. There. So we got 46 birch logs for change there. We made a couple of extra saplings. Great. So there's our 4 stacks of beehives. Now, that means we need 32 stacks of grass. Well, that part's not as bad as it seems, we learned. We actually can do that quite nicely. Although I've kind of lost a lot of my open area, which I would have done this, so I guess well, no, we make do. Where? Over here. I was looking at the map for the biggest open area. It's here. Whew. Apologies, headphone users. That was a bang that surprised me. Dear, that's very loud. Yeah, we've got to run back through it to get it all double height. I forgot about that part of it. Didn't get all the flowers that time, it seems. Alright, that's a start. Okay, well. Oh, I can do it down this way. This is how I do it. This is my big connected section. It's all down this side into here. I'm gonna run over to bed, go to sleep. Let's see how much of that looks like it's double grown. Most, if not all of it. Okay, get ready for the layout again. Don't worry, guys. It's just me. I know it's kind of noisy. Couple of nice quiet ones occasionally. Then the big bang. Alright, that's a good way to fill up the inventory. I'm going to have to get more bone meal though. I'm absolutely chewing through it at a really inefficient rate. And is this where I've been dumping? Yeah. Just all the excess industrial hemp seeds that we don't particularly need. Actually run myself out of out of bone meal. It's that inefficient because I'm holding the button down, so I'm also bone mealing grass as I put it down, which is really not ideal. Oh, starved myself. That's also not ideal. Excuse me, pee. Actually out of inventory space. That's a little awkward. There we go, pick up the rest of that. That's better. So surprisingly, this part doesn't take anywhere near as much time at all again now. I mean, it's still a little bit of manual effort here. Look at that! Done with leftover grass yet again. Hemp seeds everywhere. Loads of extra flowers. Have to get a few more of them. Okay, and we start just tearing up. So, to turn 4 stacks of them into tier 2, we require 16 stacks of beeswax and 16 stacks of just any honeycomb. So, 16. There you go, 16 stacks of beeswax. And just stacks of any honeycomb. So, honeycomb that we just don't care about. Like, Ghast. Soul Sand. Oh, that's going to be a pain. Yep, I did not mean to do that at all. I knew it was too good to be true to use that crafting bench there. Okay. Zombie. Steel. Nether iron. Nether rack. With a skeleton, I guess. Yeah, sure, steel. Another 4 stacks of anything. Well, netherite. 1, 2, 3. And the soul sand again. Let's go. Let's take a soul sand and let's also take a zombie. There we go. Okay. Up to tier 3. So we need 16 stacks of the beeswax blocks and 16 stacks of just honeycomb blocks now. Oops, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So there's no drama with that now. But now we're going to need stacks of this, which is cheapest if I do it from this. But whilst it's cheapest from this, it's also severely the slowest. And I can only get a couple out. Yeah. I am going to have to do it with the others. That's okay, it was good while it lasted. Half a stack done. So, what can I part with? Probably lapis. See, yeah, silver's so much further behind because the silver one died. Speaking of, how's everyone doing? It's 3 out, 6 in. That makes 9. Easy, just like that. So much easier to make this when there's just drawers upon drawers of this stuff now. Just another 4 stacks. There we go. Plenty left still. Okay, and to turn them into them, we have to do it again now, but I also need 4 stacks of honey. This is where we find out how this went. Would you look at that? 12 more sticks. Am I going to discover that 4 stacks of honey block was all we ever needed, and we just happened to work our way up to exactly that, because that will be incredible. This is obviously done. 5,500 buckets of honey. Amazing. Oh, of course. Oh no, wait, we're going to need 16 stacks of honey blocks. Aren't we? We do, we need 16 stacks of honey blocks. So I'm about to need 16 stacks of anything. Let's take 1, 2, 3, 4. This is about to happen, isn't it? We're going to need 16 stacks of this. Yep, see that's 1 stack converted. So I need 12 more stacks of this. So this needs to be on auto feed. So we need to have this automatically piping in sticks and out thingamies. Okay, 2 hoppers coming up. The tricky part's going to have a hopper. Going to be how we're going to get a hopper firing into that. Going to have to break this and break that. Oh, okay. I guess it still works, but I'm going to need to be able to block that pretty quick. We just need another chest, or anything that this can go out to. But I guess chest it is. And I'm about to do something crazy. I'm about to put a chest down in lava. Have you ever done something so nuts? Like a chest in lava. There. Also, actually, the thermo generator. Block of blazing crystal. Okay. I think it's time we did that. There we go. Now this isn't even going to be a problem. Bam. Even faster. Okay, so that should be pointing into here. Test it out. It is. You can go back there, although I honestly don't know why. There's a crafting table here, really. In fact, it'd be a whole lot easier if there wasn't, because I'd need to do that, which looks weird. So, I can't remember why I made a crafting table for here, but now there is no longer a crafting table there. Instead, I'll do that. And sticks can live in there, and can just go in there, and that can come out to there. And that will just produce sticks. That will be its job. By produce sticks, I mean use sticks. Produce honey. That's what I'm trying to say. So we'll get it going. And then we'll load up the hopper with sticks. Which is use the excess birch. Oh. Didn't realize I didn't quite have that much excess. Of course, I could have a chest of sticks going into here, and maybe I should. Just ticks away and produces honey. I'm gonna say, why is that hopper not pulling it out? Is it just like that while I look at it? Yep. Yeah. It's just because I'm looking at it that it doesn't do it, but it's okay, I guess. Can't believe I'm going to make a sticks chest. I could make a sticks drawer, but that'd be even weirder. I just need to fill 12 stacks. It'll take time, but it's getting there. In the meantime, how's the rest of this looking? That's climbing. They're up to 1800, 15, 17, 19. It's back down to 5, 2, 7, 13. Yeah, these are skyrocketing. 50, 150, 140, 250, 130, 20. Yep, all good. And that's at 213. That's going quite moderately. Great. Sort of a little bit lost for focus there temporarily. A single stack of tier 4 beehives, I think, makes us up to a tier 2 apiary. So we sort of could take that. We could start gearing up to tier 1, up to tier 2. I think, what, 5 nether stars and 21 blocks or something, was it? Let's do nether quartz. There's 19 blocks, but I feel like I've somehow miscalculated that severely. It's a lot more than 5 nether stars, isn't it? It's 16 nether stars at least. So let's figure this out. 16 nether stars. Plus 4. Oh, it's 21 nether stars. Not 5. So now it's the 5. Well, 20 nether stars. No. No. Oh dear. Three more. 24. So a stack of these goes up to a tier 3 apiary, requiring not this much stuff, but requiring 24, sorry, nether stars. So a stack of tier 3s requires 4 stacks of these to become the tier 4s. Stack of tier 4s requires just another stack of these. So it takes up to 5 stacks. Five and a bit. Five and change. Yeah. Okay. So 24 nether stars, 5 and change of those things, so 6 stacks of that. But we need 4 stacks of this. That's what we're limited by. And we can turn another one up to a tier 3. So 24 of them, 6 stacks of this. There we go. So, and we just wait. Wait and work out some other things. While that ticks over. And in fact, it's going to run out of sticks. So, the while we wait is get more sticks, basically. Take another 20 of these, and we'll get back to stick farming. Alright. Don't mind me, I'm just listening to noises coming from behind me. Just wanted to pause the in-game music briefly. I'm going to be right back, guys. I just want to go check out what that noise is. Okay. Thank you for your patience, everyone. I'm back. Turns out it wasn't as spooky as what I thought. We are all good. I'm trying to think if there's a better way of making sticks, but really it comes down to, is there a better way of doing tree farms? And again, that's, as I said, that's industrial foregoing. Those sorts of mods, come on. Grow. Last sapling. Come on. I don't think there's any other way to craft sticks, right? This is, you know, Minecraft 101. Punching trees eventually equals sticks, right? Oh, there's more logs somewhere else. Wow, there's a lot of logs. These were some tall trees. And there's still logs. Ah. They were tall all the way around. There we go. So, in terms of stick recipes. Oh, bamboo! Oh, now that's an interesting thought. Turn bamboo into sticks. Yeah, they all just make sticks as a bit of a byproduct. And I can recover sticks using the sawmill, but bamboo? Huh. But how do I get bamboo in the first place? I'm not sure I know how. Oh well. Okay. Sticks time. Let's just get a load of sticks up in here. There we go. That's just a load of sticks. It'll take some time to filter through. There we go. And that's on its way. We've actually had a net loss of 2 saplings and all of that as well. Pretty sure I took 20 saplings out and got down to 18 and all that. So, I mean, we could have many solidification chambers going to speed this up. But with that in the background now, something we should have had the whole time, that will just make honey for us slowly over time. So, that's fine. Really, I should have a drawer for what this is. You know, could have had this automatically going into a honey drawer. But that's fine. We know what's going on. Should send some more of this through though. 20,000 diamonds. Emeralds are the ones that are light on. And that's fine because we have loads of emeralds. There we go. Emeralds, emeralds. That's slowly ticking away. It's barely starting to get there. Bees are going nicely. I mean, I guess we could start making the skeleton structure of a hive just without the apiary in it yet. We'll also need to make another storage. Got plenty of them now. Oh, this one's going here, I guess. Just aimlessly wandering, checking things. I think it was something like a stack of oak logs to make one of these. So let's check that out. Oh, that's too much oak. Okay. Chow down on the burger. Two, three. Look. 1, 2, 3. 2. Okay, that'll be our base. One, two, three, 4, 2. So I think that's it. 6 tall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh! Ah! That's real annoying. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And out. Sun's on its way down. I presume these guys don't go to sleep at night in the big apiaries, but maybe they do. Let's do a quick experiment. I mean, they'll have to finish pollinating and then go inside, and then the question is, do they stay inside? This is going to be exactly a stack, isn't it? I can feel it coming. Seems very, very nice that makes exactly a stack. Like, that's very satisfying. Seems like guys are coming out. Yep. These guys don't care about the night. Kind of interesting. The regular bees do. The ones in apiaries don't. Which is kind of nice. It almost means there's sort of no point skipping the night. I mean, I'm going to anyway. But it sort of means there's no need. How's this going? Oh, it's nearly there. It's really chewing through the sticks as well. I mean, it takes 3 stacks of sticks, so it's 12 stacks of sticks to get 4 of those. There's 5 there. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is still not enough sticks. It's still not enough. It's crazy. Ah, dear. Let's see. Well, let's put some of this dirt back. That is literally full of dirt. Can I put another upgrade in there? Yep. There we go. So these will cap out at 65,536. Which means that's on its way, but it's not there yet. But I should preempt it by putting one of them in there. Because who knows how long that dirt one's been capped out. There we go. Ah, come on, that's going to be like done any second now. Bam, bam. Okay. Also, I have so many torches. Okay, perfect. So there's another tier 3 apiary. Once we work our way up to it. Okay. So, yep. 6 stacks, but there's like 47 left over. So, get another 5 stacks of that out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Two, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Another 24 of them. Something's come through the nether portal. I can see it on the map. It's just a pigman. And then we wait for that to slowly accumulate. Oh wow, that's at the end of the emerald run, basically. That's better. 20,000 diamonds, 13,000 emeralds. Great. So what can we put through? It's iron and gold. Iron and gold that are due again. So, we're going to need a load of glass, and I know I worked this out once before, but I can't remember. So there's 20, 40, 60, 80, and then 25 on the top. It's 105. We've got to take out 4. 101. 101 glass. Oh wow, 1,000 glass there. 101. So that's 96, 7, 8, 9. There's 100. 101. See how that fits. Right. Perfect counting. And those 2 holes for those 2 things. And then we just have to work out what goes inside. Which I guess maybe we could actually figure that out now, while we wait for the apiary to even be ready. We totally could. We could start to take some of these things out, put them back into jars, tidy this up a little bit. This is slowly on its way. But we are going to need more sticks. So maybe we take a quick stick break. Just do a couple more rounds of trees again. least we've got the pigment for company now. Okay, and still some tree somewhere, apparently. There. Oh, there's that endo flame again. I was going to say, still losing out on sticks, but actually we just sort of broke even right at that very last minute there. Let's get a few more of these in here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, yeah. I think that was a stack of logs gets 8 stacks of sticks. I think is how that just worked out. Oops. So it's nearly 2 more stacks of honey blocks there, but yeah, that is definitely going to be a limiting factor. Hopefully we can get the next tier 4 hive ready before we're done this session, but maybe we won't. That might be the deciding factor. If we do get a tier 4 apiary ready, it'll be placed down, turn on, shove the bees in, and then log out. So in the meantime, we should get ourselves ready for what bees we'd like. And for that, I think we're going to start by cleaning this up at least a little bit. So we've got dead craft bees, we've got glass bees, we've got fluorite bees, more fluorite bees, more glass bees, more dead craft bees. But of course we've got more diamond and lapis and everything, yeah, so there's all sorts of things we should be doing here. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? Bam. Did that do anything? No. It did nothing. Okay. We're just going to do a bit of manual sorting. Everyone enjoys a bit of manual sorting. They're not emerald. Lapis. Bit of coal. Then we need some iron bees. Put more iron ones down here. Then, time for glass bees. Here's these two Deadcraft ones. And any of these others Deadcraft. You. You. Then we go into the Fluorite ones. Still nether quartz. Just still nether quartz. Aluminium, nickel. Just breaking them up a little bit. Skeleton. Nether quartz. You're an extra fluorite. Nether quartz and then skeletons. Let's go the raw uranite, followed by uranium. Creeper. Gold bee. Bunch of redstone bees. Blaze bees. Another coal bee. Oh, that's annoying. Another nether quartz bee. Okay, coal pushes you along the queue. Glass into Deadcraft. That's fine. Yep, redstone. Redstone and another redstone. Blaze all the way through there. Certus quartz B. So then Fluix makes a good follow up there. Nickel and aluminium. We've already got nickel and aluminium up here. Aluminium, nickel, aluminium. We've already done them. That's equally frustrating. So, aluminium. So there's 3 nickels. So, an odd one to just fill that, like gold. Okay. Then we're up to Minecraft B. Osmium. Creeper. Pair of RGBs. Copper. We'll have the sieve, cobblestone, gravel, sand, dust. Perfect. Look at that. Beautifully sorted. I don't recall why I was doing that, but because yeah, we have to work out what's going to go in the new apiary. I think that's the reason behind all that. And look at that, that's nearly gotten up to 4 stacks. What we really need to be doing is closing down these other things. So we are. We're going to need more jars. We are just going to need another chest. Diamond storage crates overkill. But chests definitely. Really. This could just be a chest. That's done. Oh, look. Yeah. We need to process the ender. There's no beating about the bush this time. Which means we need to load up on bottles. We are clogged up. I suspect it's on ender pearls. Yep. Okay. Of course it is. There we go. Excuse me. Floodgates open. Ender pearls come raining through. And just like that. And they're all done. Bottles back out. $100 ender pearls, nearly 200 dragon's breath. And the rest of this just needs to start just going through. Oh, look at that. The timing on that. It's basically empty that. The reason I was actually emptying that was to move that across here. Replace it with just a chest. go. That'll do fine for now, because this is hardly going to fill up with much more. And that can start prepping for just the extra bees. They're just all our misc bees, but bees that currently live places can go in there. Okay. Tier 4, Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3. That's it, 3 Tier 3s. So, all we need is a quick refill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another 25 stars. 24 stars. And we wait again. They're on their way down, but no, there's enough in there. Easily enough in there to make 4 stacks, but not much more. So it's time to start going around and jarring up the bees. Pushing me into the thing. Not really caring at this point how close things are to being ready. So it's just the honeybees in there that are dragging the chain. We'll sort them out after they're all in there. But this place is fully empty. This place will be fully empty once I grab both of you two. Perfect. And we're waiting for you to come out. And you guys are both in here too. Oops. Okay, so we'll just watch for these couple of bees. Jar them up. Oh, look at that. Timing on both of you. So it's just you. There you are. Good timing. So this whole house is empty now too. Perfect. So the only bees out are currently these ones. So we've got 1, 2, 3. Whoops. Did you literally go straight back in? Did I somehow push you in? Just count up how many jars I've got and how many bees are left. There's 1 in here. None in there. The one that I pushed back in there. And none in there. Okay, so it's just these 2 diagonal corners to watch for. There we go. It's just you now, and because you're a regular honeybee, you're going to stand there for ages. But then that's all of our bees jarred back up. Ah, easy. Which means we can now knock down all of those hives. Okay, what have we got? Regular old Minecraft bees up first. Then we got the ender bees. Then wither bees. Okay, with the skeleton bees, netherrack bees, soul sand, zombie, steel, netherite, ghast. Right. So there's all the other remaining bees sorted out into their sections. Got to keep an eye on this now as it slowly fills up. They're just things that could just get loaded into here at this point. Just slowly tick it through the system. That's fine. How close is this coming along? It's getting quite steadily there. I'd say we start knocking down some of these houses. Of course, the thing to watch for now is because everything's just going to feed into that chest as we start knocking the places down. Actually, nothing else is going to go into this chest now because nothing else is producing. Perfect. So we've got a bit of backlog to get through here. I'm going to deal with the ender honeycomb. So I'll leave the ender honeycomb there, but yes, we can smash these and everything will just make its way into this chest without any issues. The most fiddly part of this whole process of taking these beehives down now is going to be the oh wow, that takes ages to break. Is the removal of all those underground pipes, item cables and things. we go. I'll slowly send everything back to here. Great. Okay. Another one more or less down. Starved myself trying to do all that. Yeah, I can hear you in there, it's alright. Okay. We have so much space again without all of these houses everywhere. We're not going to know what to do with ourselves. So that's sucked up items. And this is, of course, going to start filling up really fast. Yeah. So I really need just another chest, almost like another diamond storage crate, like this one. Just all the leftovers of bee houses. So let's take some of the stuff out of here. Stuff that would have gone into the making of a bee house. I think that's all. Then we've got these. Okay. Have loads of glass shards. Dispensers and redstone clocks. Maybe those logs can go back. They're all sorted, which means I can take some of that out now. Perfect. Okay. Yellow glass can go back here. Thatchy sort of things, and I saw redstone clocks in there, player filters, dispensers. So one thing I don't like about the diamond storage crates, the way they don't automatically stack things. There's a heap of player filters there. And the beehives. At least we can recover a bit of oak logs back out of all that. So I should keep these, right, because we'll need them for some of those bees. Rather than try and deconstruct them again. Okay, well I think that's... Yep. I think that's that. We should also have the item collector itself. As part of this. But I'll leave them there for now, just to remind me I need to dig up the cabling for them. How's this going? Oh, it's just about there. Still plenty of sticks? Don't know about plenty, but sufficient sticks. Well, you know what? We're going to have this apiary ready, and we're not even going to have any bees to put in it. We won't have even planned out what bees are going in there. I can tell you at least one type of bee that's going to go in there, and that's some type of bee that requires a flower. Because we need that. Just every hive needs one of those, except that very first one we made. Just because there's so many of them. They require flowers. Rain? But we sleep constantly. Oh, that's bad. Potentially. I wondered how long it would be before I accidentally did something like that. So that's just the pipe that connects everything to that, which probably means that this is all sorted now. Yep, that's just been dealt with for me. Well, I guess we wanted to do this. You know, this was the plan. It's just we sort of did it a little bit more intensively than I wanted. Because now as we destroy this stuff, it's not all going to go in there. Which I guess is fine. You didn't have to go in there. We're going to have trenches all through the base now. So I guess I should break these item collector hopper pairs because they do nothing now. They just collect into themselves. I already used up one of those hoppers. Alright, we'll put the slabs back. Still hear that, pigman? Okay, we're out of slabs. It must mean we've got them all back. And I think this means that all our underground cables have been dealt with now. Which means we don't even need this chest here. Or that crafting table, really. One shy. Oh, those item cables now. Great. So, all that's done, all the underground cabling's done, so then we just need to smash those two buildings down. But, is it apiary time? It is, look at that. And we are actually running out of sticks. Tier 4, Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3, which means Tier 4, so 4 more nether stars and 1 block of anything. Let's make it a block of regular honeycomb. Okay. Tier 4 apiary. I have to place it down from inside, I believe. Memory serves. There we go. Vertical offset has to be at -1. Just check that you're all fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 and 4 makes 9. Same with you guys. You guys have never had a problem, but 4 there and 5 make 9. Perfect. So then we just need an apiary storage. So 5 chests, 4 hoppers. No. Five chests, 4 blocks, and a hopper. Okay. Storage, validate. Bam. Got ourselves a working apiary. Nothing in it. We've got to plug it up and hook it up like the others. I'm going to work out what goes in it. So I think we leave it there. A quick look at what we've got. Ridiculous quantities of things. Just amazing. Yep, I love it. 20,000 gold. Matches the 20,000 diamonds. And of course, beeswax. Okay, so with that, I think we climb up the top, which of course is a lot harder to do now because of this. It's still gonna keep slowly producing. Nice, it's nearly out. So next session, more wood, endlessly, to keep that going. Knock down these two. Possibly even knock down that thing. We might just keep it so that we've got an enclosed place that we can release bees and do stuff in, but we don't need it for breeding anymore. And these, oh, I have to make the hatchery on the outside of that. Well, we'll do that next time as well. Knock these down, put the lid on that, expand out some storage, work out what's going to go in there, and then at that point, once we've put a load of things in there from the other bees we've got, that's when it might now be time to start doing other mods and things. Start doing the extended crafting recipes and things like that. Those things are going to take loads of materials and stuff that we just now have. We slowly start gearing ourselves up for more apiaries and things like that. We can start getting more bees in them. But yeah, this is looking really promising now. We're now able to pump out a tier 4 apiary without a ridiculous amount of work. It just takes a bit of time, everything to work through. But yeah, look, that's it. Let me sleep just so it's not nighttime when we come back next session. But I'd say that's been fairly productive. I was sort of hoping we'd get to some other mods and things this session, but I think that's coming next week. So stay tuned, everyone. Thanks for watching. We will pick this up again in another 7 days, and I will see you all in the next stream. Bye-bye.